What's good, everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today, we're gonna check out this one reaction that I just saw through my recommendations. It's a bit old, I'm not gonna lie, but it honestly caught my attention. The best pizza in America is Little Caesars. This is a food theory, well, theory, and I'm guessing they're just gonna see which pizza place in America is number one. And I don't know how the rules is gonna work. I'm not even gonna try to guess it because like there could be something different about these rules that could like change everything. So yeah, I'm not gonna really make a guess until I get all the info. But if we're gonna go over what we think is like the best pizza, actually I'm gonna have to see the options because I really do want to know what they're judging. So let's give it a bit of a look. But before that, if you enjoyed this reaction video, hit the like button below. Hit the subscribe button to support the channel, support the content provided, and so on and so forth. Hit the notification button to be notified immediately when a video comes out. And in the comment section below, if there's any videos you'd like for me to react to, put it down there and I'll react to it as soon as possible. Finally, the link to this video is going to be down in the description below, so be sure to check there for, the link to this video and to see it without hearing me talk. Also, be sure to give Food Theory some love and support for the video that they made that I'm reacting to. Without this all said, let's get right on into it, shall we?
What is the best pizza chain? It's a battle for cheesy supremacy, and I'm tagging everyone in to find the answer. It won't be easy, but luckily I have the best taste.
And they're all, and it looks like it's all cheese. I don't care what other people say. I love cheese pizza. You can call me a plain boy or whatever, but cheese pizza is my favorite, without a doubt. So, they're gonna judge cheese pizza from all these locations that they're gonna do. Alright, seems fair enough.
That spending no money can buy.
That's good sauce.
Just roll it. Hello, Internet! Welcome to Food Theory, the show that is so happy it's not lactose intolerant. Because pizza's back on the menu, boys! And if you want to see what's next on the menu, make sure to click the subscribe button. Last week, I did a deep dive into how many pizzas you should buy for any amount of guests. I sweat over the numbers as I crunched and calculated to determine whether large is truly the best size. I exposed Papa John and its lies. And what did that get me when I showed Lee my results so he could finally accept me as a consummate professional like him? Nope, Papa John's is better. All of that hard work for nothing. But I wasn't about to crumble, so since Lee both broke my heart and decided to make this month Romance Month over at Film Theory, I figured I'd do a second episode and keep the pizza party rolling with Pizza Month! That's right, we're going back to back with the pizza episodes. And today, we're seeing if Papa John's can snatch victory in the redemption story of the century. Robert Downey Jr. cleaning up his act to become the most beloved superhero ever? Justin Bieber low-key doing a 180 to a pretty cool guy? Nothing compared to this! In case you're wondering why Papa John's is such a dark horse in this little competition, in the last episode, we took a deep dive.
Papa John's. I'm trying to remember which one that is. Like, the name is not, like, fully clicking. There was something that had the name John in it that just, like it triggered something. Like, it triggered something, and I can't remember what it was. I honestly can't remember. It feels like it was important, but I can't come up with it on the top of my head.
Into the age-old question of how many and what size pizzas you should get for a party. Definitely go give it a look, but to give you the TLDR, large pizzas are generally where it's at, but Domino's gives you the best bang for your buck, and by a lot too. And in the absolute last place, Papa John's. It wasn't particularly close either, but that was from an objective standpoint. As we all know though, pizza isn't just about the price or the slice size, it's about whether it's nice, guys. #bars. So today we're putting our pizza pizza where our mouths are and determining once and for all which pizza chain is the supreme and which just isn't worth the dough. Now, unlike the holidays, it was pretty easy to get people to respond to my email this time around. Go figure. So today's lineup is me, Ash, Dan, Amy, and Lee. But because Lee didn't want to be alone on the couch, he brought Tom. It's fine. Whatever. Lee's a professional. It'll be okay. I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, because it feels like they're compensating for something.
Yeah, you know so little something about that, right, Santi?
I'm mad about it. Just when I thought Lee and I were friends. Speaking of friends.
Okay, okay, that's a bit funny. But yeah, I understand the concept now. So basically, got it. Understand. 100% understand what's going on now. Alright, so all that's left is to figure out what pizza place is, huh?
I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor and friends over at the Shapeshifting YouTube channel. You know, here at Theorist, we value research, science, and asking the important questions about the world around us, like how certain advancements.
Oh, okay, I can't do that. Nope, you want to hear this stuff? You're gonna have to check it out yourself. So, okay.
This is gonna go down. We have a lineup of 4 of the most popular chains in the US: Domino's, Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, and Papa John's. As a little monkey wrench to test just how refined our palates are, we've also thrown in a DiGiorno pizza.
Ooh, I'm not gonna lie. DiGiorno frozen pizza is really good. So, yeah. Now I'm craving some DiGiorno. I'm not gonna lie. I am craving DiGiorno now. Ugh, why you gotta bring up the DiGiorno? Okay, but no, seriously? This list actually has my attention now. That is a really interesting one to do. Okay, so DiGiorno, Papa John's, Little Caesars, Pizza Hut, and Domino's Pizza. They're all good, I'm not gonna lie. They're all really good. They have their ups, they have their downs. I'm not gonna lie and say that one's better than the other. But, yeah, they all have their ups and downs. I'm trying to remember on the Papa John's thing, though. I think it was Papa John's or some other place that has John in it. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I got nothing. The name just won't come to me. I feel like it's so important. Maybe the name will come to me. But, yeah. Out of these 5, well, DiGiorno's really good, not gonna lie. It is really good pizza. But I have to say, oh, this is really tough. I'm not gonna lie. Cause the thing is, Domino's is really good, but it has this case where how to go about this. For Little Caesars, the cheese is alright, the sauce is amazing, but the bread, I mean, you could get the breadsticks, but for pizza, I feel like there's no true fluff to it. And for Domino's, it's one of the best ones you can get. But it feels like they put a little too much focus onto the bread and the cheese than the sauce. And the Pizza Hut, it's been a long time since I've actually had it, so I can't really give a honest opinion about that one. But I do know that it is really good. And for Papa John's, I'm still getting confused on that one. There is a pizza place that I remember that's called the John something. John, what was it? It was important. I'm not gonna lie, it was important. It was something to catch one's attention. But I can't remember what it was. What was it? What was it? What was it? I wish I remember, but it's not coming to mind. It's not coming to mind. I just want to know what it was. Papa, what was it? Papa Murphy's, I think. Yeah, Papa Murphy's. Yeah, yeah, I remember it. It wasn't John's. John's was something else. John's is actually really good. Oh, I almost mixed up Papa Murphy's with Papa John's. honestly, I can't lie that Papa John's isn't amazing. I mean, um, it's really good. I'm not gonna lie, it is good. The bread's perfect, but there was something about it that made it for being perfect. And DiGiorno, it was the one pizza that I'm gonna admit was well, it just what's the right word? It's like the best frozen pizza that you can get. That is without a doubt. Yeah, that's what I can say about it. Yeah, that's all I can really say about it.
This is to see if any of us might be fooled, in which case instant disqualification, but also for a secret little something come down the pipeline later on. It's gonna be super fun. Seriously. It Clay, the upscribed say, Uttenbay. The blind taste test will judge the pizza on 3 components: the cheese, the sauce, and the dough/crust. For each category, each person will give it a score from 1 to 5, and at the end of each round, we'll add up all the scores to see which place ends up with the highest cumulative score. Oh, and before we dive in, I just want to extend the fun to you. We won't actually show which pizza is which until the very end, so if you have time and a bunch of friends, order up some pizzas and play along if you want. If you do, make sure to drop your scores in the comments below, or just let me know which place is your favorite overall. Now, let's get to it. Alright, to kick things off, we have a pinch of regret for the blind part of this test.
Keep going, Dan. You got it.
Yeah, okay, got it. This is the problem.
Okay, sorry, guys.
Is this one piece?
I think it's your 2 pieces.
Oh, like wishbone it. Are you grabbing the other piece?
Yes, I'm holding a piece in the air.
Okay.
It is elevated.
But we got the hang of things pretty quickly.
I love lukewarm pizza.
This is like the mediocrest slice of pizza I've ever had in my life.
Tom and Lee were not amused, but Ash and I dove in just a bit more in our analysis.
The sauce is a little understated. I'm getting a lot of cheese in this bite. It's wide, but it's flat. The kind of rising sensation isn't really happening. However, we have a very nice...
The pizza they're having right now is Little Caesars. That's the only one that comes to mind when looking at that pizza. It gives a look and vibe that belongs to a Little Caesars pizza. Like, really, it does give that kind of vibe. But other than that, not much else.
crispy, garlicky crust that's happening up here, which I do very much enjoy. I think that the crust here is really the star of the show. I would honestly just be happy eating the crust. I love me some good bread.
Amy and Dan, on the other hand...
This is
You're
just a
wrong.
bubble.
Did you get just a bubble?
I got just a crunchy bubble.
I swear with these people, they really like to test my patience. Taking a breath and powering through to the rankings, but not before a cheap shot on my part. Do you have the plate?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was trying
Yeah.
not to leave any crumbs, and so I was eating very meticulously over it.
Oh, I'm leaving crumbs everywhere. I mean, in my defense, this is the only way I can get on the GT live set nowadays. You can ban me from the chat, Ash, but I will have my revenge!
I would give cheese like a 2 out of 5.
Yeah, I think 2's fair.
I give the sauce a. Can we go to 0?
I would go for 1.
Okay, yeah, I'd give it a 1 as
Yeah.
well. And
Yeah.
I would say the crust, I actually thought was pretty good. I'd say the crust is a solid. Like,
Yeah, that's a Little Caesars one. I'll admit, I wish there was more bread when it came to the Little Caesars. But it is really good. I mean, it's good bread, but I wish there was more of it.
3, bordering on like 4.
Yeah, I think again, I was gonna say 3. I think 3 is fair because it's not gone bad. It's not tough or difficult, and it's got some kind of flavor to it, but it's nothing special.
Not a strong showing for pizza number 1. Let's see what the bubble folks have to say.
Crust, 2. Sauce, 3. Cheese, 3. It is so
Crust 2, sauce 3, cheese 3. Like right down. It's
Hey.
just so middle. Yeah, very good. We're
Yay! Okay, not to ruin the whole immersion of this video, but in writing the script, I had to listen to this moment of these two screaming yay so much that I'm pretty sure I ruptured an eardrum. Thanks, Amy. Thanks, Dan.
So, I would say the cheese, I'd give it a 3. Middle of the road, nothing crazy, nothing too much. It's just a solid cheese. Sauce, I give it a 2. She's quiet, she's moving in silence, a little bit sweet, but I could use more. I'm very saucy as a human being. Crust, I'm giving a 4. We love the garlicky flavor that's coming in there. The butter, it's also nice and crispy. There's a great combination of ingredients there. I'm just saying it as a 4 because I'm not absolutely blown away yet, and I'm prepared to get blown away.
Wow, Ash really missed their calling as a food critic. I was on the same page for the most part, ish. I'll agree with you on the cheese and the dough. As a 3 and a 4, I think the dough is really well seasoned and there's not too much of it. It wasn't like too cakey to get through that
Right,
pizza.
exactly.
But the sauce, I cannot forgive a 2. This is a 4 sauce. It is so good. good.
Disagree.
She coats your tongue so deliciously. and
She's barely there.
She is not bad. She is there for you. She is supportive.
Then I can't feel her.
Oh, well, you're just high maintenance. All right. That is a 4 for me for sauce. Let's move on. A little disagreement, but that's fine because I'm the host and I have final say, and I say she was so there.
No, she wasn't.
What? You can't just appear in my VO.
I can, when you're saying something so egregiously false.
Okay, fine. Agree to disagree.
Wait, Ash gets to defend their taking the VO? What I meant by bubbly was that.
Nope.
Oh, hey, did we get lines?
Absolutely not. We are not doing this. Shoot, get. Whew. So, to finish off the first round, that leaves Pizza 1 with a total score of 16 for the crust, 14 for the sauce, and 18 for cheese for a grand total of 48. Not too shabby, but we still got lots of pizzas to go. Pizza number 2 was rough out the gate.
What is this? It doesn't feel like a slice.
This is not gonna end well.
Have you seen the movie Flubber?
Yes.
This feels like what Flubber would feel like.
This is flubber pizza. The undercarriage here is smooth like a baby's bottom. I don't know how I feel about that.
This feels like pizza that's been out on a plate at a buffet for like 4 hours.
Ooh, it's flexible. This one feels less well done than the last one. The last one was just crispy.
That's good sauce.
Oh wow, no.
Yes.
What?
That is a sauce that speaks. That sauce is talking to me. That's what I wanted.
You're off the couch.
Girl, it's my couch.
Well, Ash and I disagreed hard. Tom and Lee were on the same page.
So cheese,
one.
it's like you got one. There's barely any on here.
There probably is, but it just doesn't taste of anything. That's the problem.
Amy and Dan agreed on high scores, just not in the same categories.
I'll give the cheese a 4 and the sauce a 3.
Really? No, flip them.
No.
Cheese 3, sauce 4.
No.
Incorrect.
I'm gonna disagree with you on the cheese. The cheese is actually coming through. I actually quite like it. I'm gonna give the cheese.
Oh, I gulped. Sorry.
Yeah. Are you okay? Some say you can still hear the gulp in the halls of the GT Live set to this day. For pizza number 2, we finished with a total of 12 for crust, 18 for sauce, and 14 for cheese for a total of 44 points, putting this 4 points behind pizza number 1.
Okay.
Pizza 3 was a shocker for some of us, and for Dan, it left him speechless.
Wait. No, I think I got the pizzas wrong.
Your guess is as good as mine. Either Dan hated it, or he loved it so much it literally forced him into a state of meditation. The rest of us were much more vocal.
Immediate difference on this one.
That
The
sauce is great.
Yeah, the sauce is fantastic.
It's really basil forward.
Oh, now I can tell. That's definitely, yeah, that's Little Caesars. Not gonna lie, I think that's actually Little Caesars pizza. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think that's actually Little Caesars pizza.
Sorry,
Yeah.
basil. Sorry,
Yeah.
I can see Santi judging me for calling it basil. I can feel it.
You're not wrong. Nah, he knows me so well.
I'm gonna like this. I know I am. That's familiar. I know her.
I thought I did. She's like the high school sweetheart that then you run into 10 years later. And you're like, what happened to you? If Ash and my ramblings have you a little lost, we loved this pizza. I think this has been my favorite so far.
I agree. This is the best one, and it's not close.
The other 4 uncultured barbarians disagreed. Granted, Tom and Lee both loved the sauce like we did, but the other parts, not so much.
The cheese,
Like a 2. It's
yeah,
better than the other one.
it's still not strong. It's at least there, so 2 I think is fair. Dough,
I'd give it a 2. It's better than that the one that we didn't like.
yeah, I'd say 2.
it's
I think
nothing special.
I think that's fair.
Sauce is a 2. It's too sweet. And the cheese is a 2. I don't like it.
I don't like the cheese either.
Seriously, I don't know what they're talking about. Guess Ash and I are just better. Dough, 5. Sauce, 5. Nona crushed it. Trapped in-
Nona?
yeah, the one that they have trapped in the basement. They have like a giant shackle on her and she's not allowed to leave.
Nona.
Poor Nona. Poor Nona. But her sauce
Huh?
was just so delicious. Despite some disagreement, even for the naysayers, the sauce was the highlight of this pizza and ended up giving it the highest score in that category by far up until this point with 22 points. The dough also had a strong showing with 19 and made up for the cheese's 15 points for a gut-busting total of 56 points, putting it comfortably in the lead coming into the final 2 pizzas. The penultimate pizza was far from the ultimate, and it got some immediate reactions.
I know what this is. I know exactly what this
That's
is.
DiGiorno, I think.
I know this one.
Oh,
this
that's
is
the
the
short
DiGiorno.
one.
The cheese comes off in a solid piece.
Yeah, I'm gonna admit, DiGiorno, great frozen pizza compared to a lot of others, but it does have its flaws.
This is the worst one by far so far.
I know what this is.
I know what this is. Oh my god, by a mile.
Right?
Homie, don't play that.
I'm good.
It was pretty obvious from minute one. Ash and I were totally in sync here.
Can we say it?
On the count of three.
One,
2,
two,
3,
three.
go.
DiGiorno. Go? You said the count of 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, go. DiGiorno.
You didn't say the count of 3, go.
It's implicit in the count of 3.
No, girl, where?
Okay, kind of in sync. 3/5 in sync. Lance, Chris, and Joey. No JC or Justin. Regardless, none of us were fooled here. Good to know for no reason whatsoever. Scribble, 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 scribble. But yeah, spoilers. This was the DiGiorno pizza. It was painfully obvious. Almost as painful as its score. Ending the round with the lowest score in each category for a measly 30.5 points. Final round! And after the DiGiornos, it was only uphill from here. Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this.
She's fruity.
She is!
Okay,
Ash and
I know what that one is. That for sure is Domino's. I don't know about the first 3. I'm gonna have to. I don't know for sure. I can't really put it together. But looking at this pizza, that's Domino's. I'm thinking that the third one is definitely Little Caesars. And when it came to bread, I think the first one was Papa John's, while the second one was Pizza Hut. I say it this way because I haven't had Pizza Hut in a long time, so yeah.
We're astounded by the level of sweetness in the sauce, but we couldn't quite put our finger on where it could be from.
Domino's.
The others, though?
This is Papa John's.
Papa John's.
They did Papa John's.
Papa John's 100%.
Yeah, I couldn't make it out. Did they say Papa John's? Did they seem sure about that? Well, Lee did,
Domino's.
and he knew exactly why.
The reasons I can tell, the sauce is a little bit sweeter. Feel of the bread is also very specific to Papa John's.
I would say the
No.
cheese is really good.
Yes,
actually.
I agree.
feel-
It's got that right level of melty cheese while also feeling like it's got some like texture to it, like that
No, I think that's Domino's. Not gonna lie, pretty sure it is.
browning that I was talking
Yeah.
about. So that's really nice, but it doesn't feel like it's going to come off in a slab.
The best chain. The best one.
Okay, settle down there, Lee. Amy and Dan might have something to say about that.
Papa John's is a bad father. That's how I feel.
And you are entitled to your feelings, Amy. Unfortunately for you, no one else agreed. Across the board, this pizza had something we all loved, and that Lee really loved. The sauce was the most divisive, with Amy and Dan giving it one of their lowest scores of the day. And while it was a bit too sweet for me, it was still, in the immortal words of Dan,
Good sauce.
Papa John's, I mean pizza number 5, ended up getting high scores across the board, with 20 for crust, 20 for sauce, and 19 for cheese, ending up with a grand total of 59. But now it's time to see if our predictions were right, if Pizza 5 truly is Papa John's, and see if their pizza can finally redeem their name. 1, 2, 3, go.
Domino's.
Domino's.
Yeah.
You are both correct.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't tell.
Go. Yeah.
Thomas.
I thought the 5th one was Domino's, but then again, I live probably in a different country, and theirs is probably a lot more different than the Domino's that I'm used to. So yeah, from the texture and all that, it looked like Domino's. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I can really say, to be honest.
Correct. Amy, you are incorrect.
Oh, damn.
Wait, does that mean I'm right?
You're right.
Oh, I was right on that one.
Conti,
Pizza
you are
Hut.
incorrect.
What?
Ash is correct.
Yes!
You are both correct. You guys
Which
swapped
means that
sides.
Dan is right and I'm wrong. And you know what? That's okay.
All awesome. All right. I just got the 5th and the first one mixed up. 3 out of 5. Great. Awesome. Wow. I did not expect that.
I still gotta eat a heck ton of pizza.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Ash is correct again.
What? Little Caesars has the best sauce? That is nuts!
Not gonna lie. I thought that was pretty obvious. Like, everyone knows Little Caesars like has the best sauce. Like, it's just amazing.
DiGiorno.
You are both correct.
Yeah.
Not even close.
It was not delivery.
Papa John's. It was clearly Papa John's.
You guys both Correct, Ash. 5 for 5.
What?
And that is how you do it.
I am astounded right now. Excuse me while I pick my jaw up off the floor long enough to say congratulations to Papa John's. A true Cinderella story, finally redeeming itself. While their prices are high and they're full of lies, their pizza's flavor speaks nothing but truth. It came away with the win with 59 total points and the best overall score in each category. But the number 2 spot and the true dark horse of this competition goes to Little Caesars, which earned the highest number of any individual category with its sauce, totaling
Okay, so the the title is false. Uh-huh. Yeah, I can agree. The price is okay. The sauce is really good. The bread, I just wish there was a bit more bread. Bread's really good, but I just wish there was more. But that's my opinion, really. So, Papa John's is the best pizza, while Little Caesars is second. I guess. Honestly, prefer Domino's pizza. Pretty cheap in price, got a good amount of cheese. It just depends where you go. But for a fast food, pizza, restaurant, whatnot, yeah, I gotta give it to Papa John's, I guess. Haven't had that in, 3 years? And for, Pizza Hut, I say about, let's see, it's, if I am doing my math correctly, I haven't had Pizza Hut in 8 to 10 years? Somewhere around that time. 8 to 10 years, maybe? Is it 8 to 10? 8 to 10? Yeah, about 8 to 10 years, actually.
a whopping 22 points for Nona's delicious creation. At number 3 is the winner from last week's episode, Domino's, and rounding off 4th and 5th place are Pizza Hut and DiGiorno's, which got the lowest score by far with 30.5. What this means for you is that if you're willing to spend a little extra and potentially get less pizza, Papa John's pizza is sure to please. But if you're looking for a less sweet, more robust and complex sauce, look no further than Little C's. And definitely steer clear of DiGiorno's. As for our predictions, Ash, Tom, and Dan all made out with clean sweeps. Lee got 4 correct. Amy got 2 correct. And me, well, I got 2 correct. And an entire worldview shattered. I don't know who I am anymore, but I definitely know who Little Caesars is now. Because while Papa John's may have won the crown, Little Caesars and Nona won my heart. But hey, that's just a theory. A food theory. Buen provecho.
All right, okay. That was an interesting thing to go over. Not gonna lie. It seems like I got 3 right, so that's pretty good, I guess. I don't know. I mean, if I was playing the game, yeah, I got 3 right. Awesome. Other than that, not so much anything else, really. I mean, I guess it's good that I was able to, well, get 3 right. I was pretty sure that the texture of the 5th pizza was Domino's. I couldn't really tell though. So yeah, I should have looked a little bit more closer. That's on me. That's on me. But round 5 isn't bad. But other than that, I feel a bit accomplished here. Gonna have to admit though, gonna actually try to consider Papa John's. Don't know when though. Been a while. And I'm not really too keen on going for Pizza Hut anytime soon. Believe me, prices are going up here in America. So, yeah, that's gonna be less favorable without a doubt. But yeah, so, what did we learn this time? Well, for one, Pizza Hut apparently is, like, 4th place with DiGiorno at 5th. Honestly, I have to say, for frozen pizza, DiGiorno is one of the best. I think there's another one that's my favorite that actually doesn't have that many issues compared to DiGiorno. Though I think it was a size problem. Yeah, I think it was a size problem. Yeah, but coming up, Domino's is 3rd, Little Caesars 2nd, and Papa John's is 1st. So that's an interesting thing. But yes, with this all said, hope you all enjoy. And tell me which of the 5 is your favorite, honestly. From the 5 selected, Domino's more times than not. I prefer that one a bit more. No, I actually have to give it to Little Caesars. I just like their sauce a bit more. Plus, you can get the bread. Yeah. I guess, in all honesty, it depends how much I want to taste the cheese. Some days I want to taste it a bit more, some days I don't. But between the two, Domino's, then Little Caesars, be second. DiGiorno I'm not gonna really count because it's not really a pizza place. I mean, it's good. Frozen pizza, there are a few, like 2 or 3 on the top of my that I have tried before that's a bit better than that. But yeah, good frozen pizza though, for frozen stuff though, at the very least. Haven't had Pizza Hut in a long time, and Papa John's is basically the same, so can't really make a statement on those two. But yeah, tell me which one you think. Actually, just tell me which one is your favorite in the comment section below. I'd like to hear your opinion on that one. And yeah, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And finally, be sure to give Food Theories some love and support for the video that they made again. And with this all said, I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everyone.